Please welcome to the latest episode of the 100 Emoji 3 times in a row show. Today, I was supposed to be joined by Thom Yorke from Radiohead, but I saw something today that was so exciting. I told Thom, go home. Thom, I am blown away by what I have seen today, and that was Zpor. Hello, Zpor.
Greetings, human.
Zpor, you are not from this planet, am I correct?
You are correct in saying that.
I have not encountered any form of alien. Do you mind being called alien?
I accept the term alien.
Do you have a preferable term? I do not mean to cause offense, but I am so excited. It's hard to control.
I can tell your excitement is boiling within you, like a feverish, pleasant disease.
Can you actually feel my temperature inside? Just...
Yes. 33.2 degrees Celsius.
I am 33.2 degrees Celsius. That is insane. That is not what any human could do. Zpor has...
Oh. You need to cool down?
I feel like I'm now 33.1.
Actually, 29.8. You're recovering.
The speed which you do that is so... Zpor, please, my species, we are ruining the planet which we live on. Is there anything...
This is true. Indeed.
Oh my God, you heard it first. This is true from other planets, not Donald Trump, but other planet man says this is true. Zpor, are we too late or can we save?
You're not too late to save your species. I am thrilled to present you with this information. Not for the first time this evening, of course. But you have a lot of work to do.
Zpor, this is not the first time, so you have been asked these questions before. You have been saving the planet elsewhere. Please, for our audience, I believe Donald Trump, big fan.
It is not for me to save the planet. It is not my planet to save. Human beings are not my species, and my mission here is merely to encourage human beings to reach their potential.
But Zpor, how do we reach our potential if we don't save the planet?
Well, the planet will be destroyed eventually anyway. This is not news. It is not big news. But the star that your planet orbits is expanding. And eventually, yes, we're talking a very long time here, but eventually, this planet will become uninhabitable. This is a known fact. Do not weep. Human, do not weep.
Zpor, that sounds so sad. My dog, his name is Jeffrey, and I don't want him to die.
Jeffrey will already have died. Perhaps Jeffrey will have been dead at least 1 billion years by then.
Oh, Jeffrey!
But Jeffrey's cells will live on. Yes.
What Jeffrey's cells will live on?
He will fuel
Fuel.
Fuel! Fuel! He will be fuel! We will use him as fuel.
How does this work, Zpor? How is...
Well,
Jeffrey is so happy to be helpful. I rub his belly and he says to me like, waff, 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 waff. And he is so happy to help me and I am so sad because my days are so sad. And then he makes me happy. How?
you wish Jeffrey to be infinite.
Yes, that's all I want, is Jeffrey to be infinite.
And yet you yourself are not infinite.
No.
So you wish Jeffrey to live to infinity, and you yourself cannot live to infinity, and therefore Jeffrey will pine for you once you are passed to infinity. That is an eternity of sadness for your beloved Jeffrey. Jeffrey!
I never thought about the fact that Jeffrey relies on me to exist, much like flower relies on the water. If the water goes, flower dies. Zpor, you are so wise.
It has been said before that I am wise, but also others say that I am a fool. And I think a mixture of the two perhaps is what we should aim for, Tillman.
Who is telling you are a fool? You are more wise than my friend John. And John, he has bought so many... John! Is your name also John?
Everyone's called John on this planet.
There are many Johns.
There are flipping loads, mate.
You are so talented to emulate human accent that is not yours. What is your natural voice?
Klaus Kauf in Glauhosis. Lufai in Isis Carson Polak.
Zpor, what? Can you please translate to my language?
The naive human sat to my left is very appealing in the forehead.
I have been told so many times my forehead is so beautiful. I like to put oils on the forehead directly, and I like, because I think that when someone looks at you, they look at your head and then they look down here, and by that point they have decided if they want to engage in sexual congress.
Yes.
So why bother with the rest of you?
Reproduction.
Do you reproduce?
I do not. I choose not to reproduce.
You choose not to?
No. Unless you're talking about ideas.
You reproduce ideas?
I plant ideas like seeds and allow them to flourish.
I have had so many ideas since this conversation started.
Perhaps your idea will produce children ideas, and those ideas will not be as smelly as all the human children and their pongy bottoms.
Do ideas smell make a difference? I always thought of smell as the most pointless of the senses because I smell terrible, but no one says anything.
That is because they are very polite and you should admire them.
I do? Oh, really?
Yes.
Do you think I smell?
I am becoming aware of an essence. It is a semi-mild essence, but one that is a musk that continues. It's an eternal musk.
Eternal musk. I will take eternal musk because it is better than what my wife said to me before she left me. She said, underscore.
She said underscore?
Underscore is my name.
Okay.
She said underscore. I didn't listen to the rest. I don't know what she said, but I was too busy looking at myself in the mirror.
Did it have some asterisks in it?
I don't know. In a verbal form, it's hard to tell what someone says when they use punctuation.
Yeah.
Even an exclamation mark. It's like, exclamation mark.
I think it can be okay. Perhaps I can charm you with a small tune. I can put back your musk back into its paws, and you can remusk yourself as a handsome smell. No. Faster.
How did it smell?
Good. You smell good now, human.
How is this the technology that will take this species past where we are now?
It's a sonic technology, yes. It's a silly technology.
Silly, that's quite unexpected. Sport, please tell me, give it to me straight. If our species, the humans, carry on like they are right now, how long have we got?
It is not for me to say.
Who can tell?
No one can tell. Do you think I can tell the future?
I
thought you were an intelligent species. No one can tell the future. No. I can tell you this, though. You must demilitarize this planet. Yes, you must stop squandering the resources that you waste on making weapons. Destruction. And you must use those resources to explore space and find a new home on a new planet. And you must also remember not to stop being silly.
Sport, you have given me so much. I do not. Will you make hands? The Pink Floyds. Oh, it's so wild. Sport, how long will you remain on this planet at this time?
Until all hope is lost, or until your species manages to walk across the path. Until your species manages to demilitarize the planet and make successful colonies elsewhere on other planets. Only then shall we make merry with some other kind of creatures elsewhere in the galaxy. We've got plans. You know, the diary's full.
Take the money away from military, put the money into other planets. Sport, please. Would you hug me and hold me?
I will hold you tight until you fall asleep. Until you fall asleep, yeah. I just want you to be happy.
I am happy. I feel so happy.